Hello, everybody. Let's see, I had some technical difficulties here tonight. I don't know what was going on. It was really weird. My settings on Facebook was different. So anyway, hello. I'm hoping, there we go. Kathy is joining me tonight. Thank you, Kathy. Finally getting on here. Okay, hopefully I'm getting everything all straight here. Using my husband's phone here. Hey, Faye, thank you for joining me. I'm so glad you can be here tonight. It sure was a gloomy day here today. Oh my goodness, just rainy and cold and yucky. I'm glad that I was able to stay in and did not have to go out and venture in this. So that works good for me. When it's yucky like this, I like being inside. So hi Sandy, thank you for joining me. Lisa, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's good. I had a very good day hanging out in my stamp room. I had card buffet this weekend and Hobby Lobby yesterday, so I got everything all put away and in its spot. Hi Trudy, thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing. Yes, Faye, I have a fun gift card holder that we're going to be making today and a pretty card. So right now I am focusing on stamp sets that are retiring. So if there's anything on your on the retirement list, you want to get it quick because when it's gone, it's gone. I believe stamp sets will be available through May 24th, I think. I'm not exactly 100% sure on that date, but it's really close towards the end of May for stamp sets. But framelits, folders, all the other accessories, when they're gone, they're gone. So just a reminder that the in colors, the 2017, 2019 are leaving. So if you need any of them, make sure you grab them now. I think there are some of those items are already gone. I know the lemon lime twist is gone, and I think there's a couple other things that are gone as well. So hi Kathy, hi Lisa. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hi Sue. Sue is on, yay. So let's see. Oh, Mary, thank you for joining me. Let's see. I really don't have a whole lot of announcements right now. Hi, Mary. Thank you for joining me. Kelly. Mary was at my card buffet this weekend, and it was her birthday on Saturday, so it was nice for her to spend the morning stamping. She brought her daughter, so that was fun. So, Sue, you're not late. I had a couple little technical difficulties logging in this morning. So, hi, Michelle. Hi, Amy. Boy, I got lots of people on here tonight. Woohoo. So let's see. Other than, yeah, I really don't have anything. At the end, I have a few things I want to go over with you. Just a reminder, if you need a catalog, you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, please let me know. I would be more than happy to send you a new catalog. I will be having these hopefully in a few weeks. I choose not to send them out. I only have a few customers that are very long distance, so I just take care of them. Hey, Denny, thank you for joining me. I'm so glad you could be here. Hi, Sarah. So anyway, so I will have the new catalogs here at my house. So if you would like to reserve your copy of this new amazing catalog, it is so amazing. I actually this morning after I got done unpacking from Hobby Lobby, I had a little bit of a headache coming on, and sometimes I get some really bad migraines, and knock on wood, they've been pretty good. But if I just kind of tone it down and just kind of lay low for a little while, they go away with some help of acetaminophen. So I was able to really look through the catalog for the first time since I got it at Onstage. And I am just so excited and in love with everything. I'm trying to put together some classes, so it is going to be a very, very good Stampin' Up! Year with this new catalog. So So anyway, with that being said, I think I am ready to start. Oh, I just need to do prizes from last week. Oops, I had them sitting way off to the right-hand side of my camera. Usually I have them right on my table here, and I didn't. So I have the cards that we made last week are going to Sandy Burkheis for sharing my video. So thank you, Sandy. I will be throwing them in the mail. Tomorrow I have to run some errands, so I have a few packages I need to mail out, so I will be mailing that for you. And then I have a package of our black and silver striped metallic ribbon. This is in our occasions catalog. I'm not sure if this is gone yet, but it goes with the Geared Up Garage set, and I just love this. And this is going to Mary Carls. So congratulations, Mary. I will get this out to you. And I think that's all I have for things for sharing right now. At the end, I have a new promotion that I'll go over with you so I can show you our the paper on that. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and hopefully I can do this the right way without getting yucky here. So let me switch it around, and then we will start stamping. Okay, woohoo! Look at, the more I do this, the better I am getting. And I am really enjoying doing these Facebook Lives. I just really am having fun with them. And now I kind of need to work on the next step of this. And that's what I'm going to be doing this week, because I don't have any classes coming up until next weekend. So I'm going to do some computer stuff. So let's see how many times I'm going to have to bug Kelly with some things. Okay, all right, we are ready to go. So I think I am going to start with the card tonight. And let me get everything out here. Got my ink pads. Lou, move my little catalog here so I don't get that all dirty. And move this up here. Okay, so here we go. I have everything out here, so we are ready to go. Okay, oops, let me get my Facebook Live or iPad going. Here we go. Okay, so for our card tonight, we are going to be using the Needle and Thread stamp set and the Needlepoint Element framelits. And when I first saw this in the catalog, I looked at this and I thought, yep, there ain't nothing in there that really excites me. I don't need that one. So I thought, cool, I can save some money. Well, then after seeing lots of samples and how pretty it is, I did have to break down and get it. I love the saying, sending you love and happiness. It's got the get well, happy birthday. People like you make the world a better place. So that is the stamp we're going to be using tonight. And it's just really, really pretty. So for me thinking, it's not going to be much, it really is much. And there are just so many pretty samples out on Pinterest with this. And yeah, it's just really, really pretty. So let me just move this over here. Okay, so we are using that, and then we are going to be using the Pretty Label Punch. Love that. That complements one of the framelits. Okay, and I did some pre-work here. So let me get all my pieces. I have some little flowers here that are wanting to jump away. Don't want them to land on the floor because I won't be able to pick them up. Okay, so I have a piece of mossy metal that measures 8.5 by 5.5. And remember, I don't score. I just fold it in half and burnish with my bone folder. And then I have a piece of Berry Burst that measures 5.25 by 4. And then I have the DSP that we're using tonight, and this measures 3 3/4 by 3. And then there's this beautiful, it's not really a framelit, it's in with the framelit. It's so pretty, and I already did this on the Blushing Bride layer, and the Blushing Bride layer is 3 3/4 by 2.5. So it's so nice. It just gives it a really nice needlepoint look to it. So pretty. It reminds me of those flour sack towels, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, that you can, the embroidery on. My real mother used to do that, and that's what that reminds me of, but so pretty. So that is that. And then and then our inside layer is 5 1/4 by 4 for our inside message. And then I have a piece of ribbon that's approximately 6 inches. We're just gonna wrap it around. And then, and I already stamped this. And this framelit here, what this does is it doesn't cut it. It just puts this pretty little stitched edge around there. And then you will see I'm going to use my punch, the pretty label punch, and that's gonna punch it out. Okay, isn't that pretty? I just really love the stitched look. It is so pretty. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna start by folding my card base in half and then burnish it real good with the bone folder. And we'll set that aside. And then I have my Berry Burst layer. Get my glue here. And I'm going to start by putting glue on the back, and then this is going to go on the top part of the Berry Burst. It's just gonna center right in there like that. All right, and then I'm going to take the DSP. Oh, this side is pretty too, but this is really the colorful side that I'm looking for. And one thing I love about Stampin' Up's Designer Series paper is that it's two-sided, and both sides are just so pretty. I really love the two-sided. Okay, so we have that on there. So now I'm going to take my ribbon here, and it's probably a little longer than what I need, and we're going to wrap that around there like that, and just secure it with tape. And I'm just going over where my 2 layers of paper are meeting. Okay, like that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on my card base right away. Okay, make sure that I'm within view here. Sometimes I feel like I'm too far down and then you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so we have that. Okay. And then I'm going to take my pretty label punch, and I am going to punch this out here. So it's going to go right around the stitch, to leaving a little border around the label. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty. Okay, and then I went ahead and pre-stamped some flowers from that stamp set. It's a little, it's got 3 flowers in one here, so I just went ahead and stamped that, and I stamped it in Blushing Bride and Mossy Meadow. So I did the 2 colors and ran them through the Big Shot with the framelits. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right on this label here where I want my flowers. And then I'm just gonna kind of stick them on. So I'm gonna go like here and just get those 3 on. I'm gonna start with That one there. And then I'm going to go here. I just found it was easier to stick it to this label than the back of the flower itself. And then I figured that it would get all stuck in places where it shouldn't get stuck. Okay, got that. And then a little pink one is going to go right next to that. Aren't these colors pretty? I am really going to miss Berry Burst because I use that a lot. All of those colors are really, really nice. Stampin' Up! Just really does an amazing job with their colors when they introduce new colors. And okay, so I'm done with that. So now I'm going to get my Take Your Pick tool, and we're going to add some pearls to the center of the flowers. What's everybody thinking so far? Oh, hi, Patty. There's Denise and Barb. All these people coming in here. This is so nice. And there. Okay. Oops. Okay, so there. Now I have all my little flowers in place and my pearls on. And then I am going to, okay, here's my dimensionals. I'm like, you know, I have them here someplace. Pop this up, and what I'm going to do is I am putting a dimensional on the top. Oops, I got the label for the next dimensional. Whoops. And the bottom. So I'm just going to go like that because I want the sentiment is going to come over here, and it's going to be by the ribbon. So that's why I just did the top and bottom. Okay, so I'm going to place that right there. Isn't that pretty? And then I was looking at the colors in the DSP, and Mossy Meadow, we do not have any ribbon or twine or anything in Mossy Meadow. So I took our stamping blends and I colored our white twine with the Mossy Meadow blender pen, or yeah, the blends pen here, not the blender pen, blends. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how I did this, but and it really, I just kind of set it aside to dry because I didn't want it to for my hands to get all dirty and to get ink where I shouldn't be getting ink. So, and it took me a couple times. If you're, I think I did this a few weeks ago. I showed you how to color like our metallic ribbon, any of the ribbons, usually with the alcohol markers, it's going to go, it'll color both sides, but I just noticed that the twine here kind of twists a little bit. See how it's twisting on me? So you might just have to kind of pick it up and move it, but it does color really nice. And yeah, so that's how I did it. And see, this side is a little light, so you just come in there. So yeah, so that's what I did. So now I have Mossy Meadow Baker's Twine. How cool is that? Okay, so that's just a little sample because I already did this one here. Then I have my wonderful little bow jig here. I see Mary Kay is on here tonight. Her husband makes these, and he does a really, really nice job with them, and I do not go anywhere without my little bow jig. I am not a good bow maker without it. Okay, so there's my little bow. And then I'm going to use a mini glue dot to attach that to the card. And I'm just going to kind of scrunch up the mini glue dot so that it because the mini glue dot's bigger than the knot of the twine. Okay, and then I am just going to place that right over here to the left, like that. Okay, so there we go, we have that so far. And now we need to stamp the inside. And I am using Berry Burst. And I am sending you happiness and love. This is really a nice thing. Oh, that's just a little piece of glue. Make sure it wasn't a ink spot. Okay, so we have that. Pretty, and it's even straight. Woohoo. And then I am getting the Blushing Bride. And I'm going to get my little flowers here. See how they're all on one? And they're just so pretty. And let's see here. There. I always like adding a little, whether it be a piece of DSP on the bottom, which I could have done. I didn't cut any, but that would look pretty too on the bottom. So when I do a sentiment in the inside, I like adding a little something to decorate it up a little bit, because you have to make the insides of your cards pretty too, right? Okay, and there we go. So there's our card. What do you all think? Oh, look at Becky is on here. Hi, Becky. I haven't seen Becky any long time. So here it is. Woohoo! Card number 1. I will set that aside. And I'll keep that out. Get rid of my stuff that I don't need. And then I will get my stuff for the gift card holder. Okay, this is so pretty. I don't know if I shared with you, and maybe I did, so sorry if I'm repeating myself. Well, I was in Minnesota a couple weeks ago. I came home and we had water in the basement from our sump pump, and it wasn't a whole lot, it was just a little bit, but as I was downstairs sorting through stuff and cleaning things, the one thing that I had down there was gift card holders, and I think I had like probably 8 of them, and of course they weren't in a protective packaging or whatever, and they all went in the garbage. So that was kind of sad, because my kids they're older, they're 27 and 25, and they just don't want gifts anymore. So I do gift cards, and that's what they want. So I was kind of sad that I lost those. So I decided I need to make some more gift card holders. So I thought this one would be perfect. And I am using the 2 stamp sets that are both retiring. I'm using Sweetest Thing and then Birthday Cheer. I love the sentiments in here. Hooray, yippee, and cheers for you. Time for a spectacular celebration. They're just all really pretty, pretty stamp sets, or images in there, sentiments. So we have that. And then I am using the Jar of Sweets framelits, which goes with the Sweetest Thing stamp set and the DSP, and I have so much of this. Don't know what I was thinking, but so we are using some of the DSP for that. Okay, so let me get my layers out here. Okay, and that. Okay, so here we go. All right, so we are starting with our base, and this is Coastal Cabana, and this measures 4 1/4 by 10 3/4, and I'm scoring it at 2 inches and 5 1/4. So I have that. And then I have a little scrap of Coastal Cabana, which I already die cut with the framelits. And then I die cut the DSP. There is a, let me show you the paper because it is so neat how it cuts out all the little candy jars here. Isn't this pretty? So yeah, so we're using the stamp set with the little gummy bears, but there's gumdrops and jelly beans. So this is really cute. So we have framelits that cut all of these out, so you don't have to fussy cut them. How cool is that? I just love how Stampin' Up! Coordinates all of that. That is just so nice. It makes it easier for us demonstrators when we can do things quicker. Okay, and then I have a piece of Melon Mambo that measures 5 1/4 by 4. And then one more Melon Mambo that measures 4 inches by 3 inches. And then I have my Whisper White 5 by 3 3/4. And then the How Sweet It Is DSP. We are using these two pieces, and our striped piece here measures 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. And our polka dot piece measures 4 inches by 1.5 inches. Okay, so, and we are also using our tear-in tape. I am so glad I got another one because I'm almost out. I really like that stuff. Whenever I'm doing anything, a box or gift card holders where I don't want things to come apart, I use the tear-in tape. I love it. Okay, so there, I just burnished all the edges. So this is how a little gift card holder is gonna go. And then I am going to, the first thing I'm gonna do is glue my striped DSP. Just gonna set that here to our Melon Mambo layer. So both these pieces are the same. So I like when they all coordinate. Get my glue here. And you're gonna glue this right there like that. Okay. Oh, Sandy reminds me of my husband's jelly bean jar. Yeah. Okay, so we have that. And then what I'm going to do with this jar that I cut out from the DSP, and then I just cut a separate piece with the Coastal Cabana, I'm just going to glue these together, and I am going to offset it just a little bit, just to, it almost kind of looks like a little shadow. I just want to just offset it just a tad, like that. Okay. And then I have a piece of our ribbon here, the reversible, love this, Granny Apple Green on one side, Coastal Cabana, 2 of my favorite colors in the brights, love them. And I'm going to take this and I'm just gonna wrap that around and tape it in the back. It's kind of my little cheater that I like doing. Okay, so I have that, and then I'm going to pop my jar up here with some dimensionals. Oh, look at that one's got the sticky off of it. Did that from the first card. Just going to put that little one up there just so that stays put. I think that should be good. Okay, oops. Okay, and then I am just going to put that about there. And actually what I should have done is I should have stamped my happy birthday first, but it'll be okay because the jar is up high enough that this will work. Okay, so I'm just stamping happy birthday, and I'm stamping with the Melon Mambo ink, and I'm stamping right on the DSP. Like that. That ink pad is nice and juicy. Okay, and then I am going to glue this to our front part. So this is just the left panel of the gift card holder. Okay, just down like that. And then I'm going to take just a little piece of ribbon right off of my thing here, and I'm just going to tuck it under here and just do a little knot. Sometimes it lays nice where I get just the granny apple green side, just for a little bit of interest in there with the color. There. So there's that. And then to top off the front, we're going to add these glitter enamel dots. These are amazing. I love these. And I think there's 5 different colors that come in with this. Gorgeous grape, granny apple green, melon mambo, coastal cabana, and I think maybe a yellow, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and I'm going to use the smaller one. Whoops. Oh, look at that. I'm just going to say, where did it go? Stuck to my nail. And I'm just going to stick this one here. And then we're going to use a granny apple green, and I'm going to use I'm going to do a medium size one. And I'm going to put that right down there. Okay, so that's the front. Okay, so then what we are going to do next is I am going to wrap a piece of ribbon around here just because I wanted to. I love this ribbon, and I just wanted to use the granny apple green side on the inside. What's everybody thinking so far? Are they liking the colors? Look at here. Perfect. Okay, now I can put my glue on. Oops. And then what I'm doing with this is I am putting this closer to the left side of the fold. So it's going to be like that, okay? And the reason why I did that is because this is where you're going to stick your gift card holder. So I'm going to come in here with our 1-inch circle punch, and I'm just going to go in just a little bit, and I'm going to try to center it. So let's see how good I can get here. And it's just enough, just for a little, to get their thumb in there. So it's easier to do it rather than punching the hole and then putting your paper in. So I just found that easier. Okay, and then we are going to use the tear-in tape that I have right here. That looks good enough to eat. That's funny, Sandy. Okay. And then you want to put it real close to the edge because you want your gift card to fit in there, and you don't want it to not fit. Okay, so we have that, and then we have our famous little take your pick tool that's gonna pick the paper off of that. Sometimes it takes a couple tries here. There we go. Okay, and then I'm just going to bring that straight down. Okay, so here's your little spot. Let's see if I have even a little, I don't even know how to have a little piece of paper that'll fit in there. But anyway, so this is where your little gift card's gonna go, okay? Don't put dimensionals on there. Okay, so now we are going to stamp the inside, and with, and I'm gonna layer this on Melon Bombo, but you want to make sure that your sentiment is under here. I always like it to be behind the card front. So we have our hooray, yippee, and cheers for you. I really can read. Okay, and look at how nice that is. Perfect. Now we are going to use Memento, and I'm going to ink up our little sweet treats here. Or actually, you know what? With that stamp set, that was really silly, Kathy. That was really silly. We had little candy things, which would probably be okay, but I'm going to put the gummy bears on there to match the front of the card. I think that'll be fun. What do you think? So let's get out the little gummy bears and use that instead of the candy. I always like decorating the outside, especially you're going to be able to see this with the card being shorter. Okay, so there's the cute little gummy bears. Been a long time since we've had any of them around the house. Both my kids had braces, so we never really did a whole lot of the gummy stuff. My husband likes the chewy stuff. He always gets mad at me when I buy chocolate for my stamping things that I do. And he always says, "Where's my treats?" Because he likes the chewy stuff. Okay, so I'm bringing in my stamping blends here, and I'm just going to color in the little gummy bears. Like that. Let's see here, we'll do a purple one. Actually, Highland Heather. And then a daffodil. One here. What's everybody thinking? Do they like my little candy thing here? And then I'm going to do this one, Granny Apple Green. They look so cute on the bottom here. And then let's go with a Highland Heather one over here. Okay. So there is that, and I'm going to layer that on the Melon Mambo. Layer like that. Look at, I'm doing really good tonight. I'm not getting stuff all inked up. Probably because I did enough of that during the day today. My gosh. I had more ink on me than I think I had on all the cards that I did today. I was a mess, ladies. Okay, and then I'm going to put that on the inside. Okay, here we go. Isn't that cute? Little gift card holder and our pretty card here. So what do you think? Do you like them? I think they turned out really, really cute. I really like the bright colors. And look at how fast this was to put together. My goodness, I could sit down and probably whip up a bunch of these, which would be a very good idea because I have some birthdays coming up here in a couple months. So yeah, so these are the projects that I have for you today. And then I have one thing that I want to share with you. Our promotion starts today, and I apologize I did not get anything on my Facebook page, but I will be working on that tonight. We have our Everything is Rosy. It is a product medley, and it comes with a beautiful stamp set. I will post some better pictures, so watch for them in a little bit. But this is available only through the month of May. So it is while supplies last. So it's only a limited time, and when it's gone, it's gone. And from what I have heard, they are saying that there's a possibility that they will run out of this before May 31st. So if this interests you, I suggest you jump on it right away. I have not ordered it yet, but I will be, because I would like to do a class with this. So the cost is $80, but it comes with so much. The stamp set with 18 stamps, and then it comes with dies, 10 dies, and then there's 6x6 Designer Series paper stack, which 48 sheets. 8 pieces of 6 double-sided designs. That is a lot. That is huge. And then there is 8 sheets of 6x6 rose gold foil paper. And rose gold is so pretty, so pretty, and it's really, really in right now too. And then there is some printed die cuts. There's 2 sheets of that. There are some rose gold die cuts, and there's 4 sheets, 2 each of 2 designs, and rose gold adhesive backed mirror embellishment. So there's a total of 60 embellishments, a 1/4 inch. That is huge. Oh my gosh, can't believe all this stuff. Melon Mambo 1/4 inch ruched ribbon, 10 yards of that. Night of Navy rose gold 3/8 inch metallic edge ribbon, 10 yards of that. And then the rose gold shimmer paint. So all of that for $80. Holy cow, that is really a good deal. So anyway, so I will be posting information on a class that I will be having coming up with this soon. And I think other than that, that is all that I have for you tonight. I do have, I sent out an email. I was just in Sherwood this past weekend, and I am back there again on May 11th. And I'm doing something different. Rather than a card buffet in May, I am doing a Stamp-A-Stack. So what that is you're going to be making 5 different cards, and you will be making 2 of each card. So so it'll be set up a little different, but it'll be nice. You'll just be moving from table to table, and I will have display boards with with lots of samples, and of course we always have snacks. So so it should be a very fun day, just for something a little different. So if you're not doing anything next Saturday, I know it's Mother's Day weekend, but it is Saturday in the morning from 9 until 1. Usually some people are pretty much out of there by noon. But let me know by next Wednesday if you're interested in that. And then if you would like to place an order with me, anything under $150, you can use this host code. And if you have an order bigger than $150, you'll get your own benefits. Or if you really have a lot of stuff on your wish list and you would like the opportunity to pre-order from our annual catalog, which goes live, I think tomorrow we can pre-order that. You might want to consider joining my team. So for $125, $99 plus tax, Stampin' Up pays for shipping, you pick out $125 worth of stuff. So $125 worth of stuff for like $104.95 or something like that. And then you get the opportunity to pre-order items from the main catalog. So remember to comment, share my video. I really appreciate it. And then just one last thing that I have is with my host code, when you use this host code through the month of May, I will be donating 100% of my profit to my husband's cousin's son. We are doing a benefit in Fond du Lac on June 1st. And yeah, so this is my way of helping them out. And he's 20 years old. He's having some major heart surgery. So yes, and I'm also putting together a couple baskets too. So anybody that places an order online using this host code, I will be doing that, and I will be sending a special gift in the mail, more than just a thank you card. So host code for May. Thank you for commenting, sharing, and placing orders. I appreciate it. And that's all I have for tonight. So thank you so much for joining me. And I look forward to stamping with you again next Wednesday, right here at Cards and More with Kathy, next Wednesday, May 8th. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.